my Rustler 4x4 VXL. Just installed the new Traxxas light kit that just came out. Part number TRA6795. Retails for $60 at my local hobby shop. I got it for $30, but it's a bit of a long story, but we'll go over that in a minute. But let's just kind of show the truck off here. I had this extra body in storage and was going to do something with it, wasn't sure what, and then this light kit came out, and then I was like, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do. So, yeah, looks pretty sharp. Got red in the back. We've got roof LED, sorry if that's pretty bright, bumper LEDs. Looks pretty sharp. Yes, it does. Actually just installed these new wheels and tires the other day. Actually looks really good. It's nice, complements it quite well. I like the flat silver rims there. I just installed that wing. I took the black wing off and put the orange one on. I have an orange and a blue one, front with orange. Yeah, looks good. Done a lot of upgrades to this thing. XDR shocks, Traxxas aluminum, caster blocks, and what have you. Integy bulkheads, hot racing skid plate back there. I think that's what that's called. I don't know. Or hinge pin, whatever. Something like that. More Traxxas aluminum. But yeah, looks good. Get the body off and we'll kind of go over what I did and how I did it and what I had to modify to get this to work, because it was a messed up kit. Alright, just pulled the body off. What's cool is this front light still stays on. Everything is powered through your LiPo here. So this is all wired through this setup and then into your ESC, female plug, and then into your male LiPo plug. So you obviously have to install the power supply with these two screws that are supplied. Easy, very easy. And just kind of route everything. There's your wires right there. And of course I zip ties and everything, make it tidy. There, and I zip tied that. It's pretty easy. The only reason it was difficult for me is I had to do a major modification to this plug because they gave me two of the same thing. So I had to make it work because they didn't have any more, and he only had this one, and he was going to send it back, but he said he knew that I could be pretty handy, so he gave it to me for 50% off, and I said that I would make it work, and I did. So real quick, I'll unplug this and show you how I did it. Okay, so you have this right here, this piece right here. See these, and you see these wires. This will plug in to your ESC right here. Then it'll plug here and then into this. What they messed up on is they, instead of giving you the one that was supposed to just push down in and bolt your screws in and be done. No, they did not give you the right one. They gave me 2 of these. So that's why it looks kind of funky, but I made it work. I had to basically drill through these posts right here. Drill through these posts because there weren't any holes back here because this was the same part. So I had to drill with a smaller drill. I don't remember the size, but just, you know, not too big, just to kind of go through and push a hole through, small hole, just for the screw hole. And then once I did that, then I had to get my Dremel out and get rid of all this extra material that you see on this one that you don't see on this one. I had to get my Dremel out and get rid of all that extra material, which that was a little bit of a pain. I had to be really careful not to take too much material. Then I had to figure out a way to countersink these holes because I don't have that tool. So what I did is I used drill bits, a little bit at a time, different sizes, smaller to larger to larger to larger. And then I used my Dremel to kind of finish it out and just kind of countersunk. It doesn't look that great, but it works, and that's all that matters to me. You're not going to see that part of it anyway. It's going to be like that, so I'm not worried about it. So, yeah, I made it work. And I saved myself 30 bucks in the process, so there you go. Doesn't look that pretty, but you're not really going to see it anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. I actually did forget one thing, was that you had to use the body reamer to basically, they gave you a template, and you did it on the outside, basically underneath here, but you did it on the other side. You didn't do it here, you did it on the other side, on the outside, but you do they gave you a template, and then you would just about that big, and then about that big, and then I cut out across and across, and then it allowed this to fit through. And this is, of course, your wire to your roof lights. And of course that plugs in. Of course you saw me unplug it, but of course that plugs in right there. And then the bumper stays plugged in all the time. So yeah, pretty cool. I like the way it turned out. These lights are really bright. Should make for some great night run vids, or just, you know, playing around at night. So yeah, Beyond the Blue RC. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please like, subscribe, smash that bell, and keep on RCing out there.